Hi everyone, I'm Jim Schmidt, and tonight I'm doing a screencast for our LMS. I will slide over here to my file on the desktop for our class this year. I want to scroll up here to Module 10. Within the Module 10, this is our assignment. Basically was to build an example course of an LMS using the main features of the system, such as pages, modules, assignments, gradebook, and everything else that goes with it, using some e-tech tools and products. So that's just a quick overview of glance of what we're doing. I will close this out, and I will go ahead, and now I'm doing my LMS basically on Canvas. So I'll pull it up off my dashboard, and there it comes up. I am going to be doing it on ITCC, which stands for Introduction to Career Connections. I will click on this. It opens up, and as you can see on the screencast, my home, announcements, assignments, discussions, grades, people, files, syllabus, quizzes as it goes through. I think these are the items we were looking for. So I will go to my announcements first. Click on my announcements. I have two announcements posted. The first announcement goes to all my students. All students will be issued a one-trade mini-career book. This is the book that we will study from and read and complete the quizzes, tests, and throughout the whole process of this part of it. So at that point, I can go down here, I can click on it, and this is just a view of the book that we're using. And there's the book. So basically the students can do this, you can, but I'm doing it this way that I know everybody can see what's going on through screencast. I'm hoping to get everything properly embedded into the assignment as I get to the end. So I will close that out. I will go back to my announcements to read the second announcement. And the second one is basically introduction of myself. It basically says, hi, please review the lesson plan of what we're going to do in this Module 1. So with that, I've clicked on it, and I embedded a link. As I embedded the link, this is the lesson plan that the students, I want them to look at, oversee, and kind of review on their own time. They can go through this, but there are certain things that we are going to try to accomplish. The goal, of course, is to illustrate how the personal beliefs and interests help identify career choices, and how planning for the future makes career choices attainable. Then we go down through the goals or the objectives. The objectives basically are this. We're going to explain the role of the values in selecting a career. They're going to describe how attitudes shape behavior and form the basic of the perception of others. We're going to relate to the importance of people skills, being successful in the workplace. Develop plans for reachable goals, and identify the value and vision in career planning. As I go through, this is basically a lesson plan that the students can go through. They'll discuss the values. Then in Section 2, discuss attitudes. Section 3, they're going to review people skills. Section 4, they're going to discuss the steps and goals for goal setting. And then the class, they're going to review. They'll do a review chapter content, discuss what it means to have a vision, related planning of the future, and then just go right on down through. As we move on down, there's assessment. So I have a rubrics for the vision board. I have a rubric for the short report, and these are things that I will keep in mind as I grade the process of the students. So with that, I will close that out, and I will go down to my assignments. On the assignments that I've set up so far, I have please read Chapter 1, Section 1 of the book they have. Okay, so what they're going to do, I have that set up. I'll click on it, and there's 20 points. They'll have to mark it done when completed, and then I can move on, but that's part of their grading. I can go back to the assessments next. Is a quiz. Who am I? This quiz I embedded into the program. There it is. And there's a link also, but I've embedded it so the students can see it, go through. True or false, basically. Is it likely that most of your values were learned at home? Vision is the ability to imagine what the future might be like. Earning the confidence of others is a people skill that cannot be overemphasized in the workforce. This is just a typical quiz that I'm giving. At that point, I'll go back. So as you see so far, on recap, I have announcements, assignments. Now I'm going to go to discussions. On the discussion page, I would like them to answer this question and start talking about it. What are the values when it comes to looking for a job? How do they play a role in the workforce? Basically, I've used this in the past or in the, other assignments. The keys are to the future are at your hands. You can use however you want, but that's just a quick little update on that. As far as grades are concerned, I have no grades that I can actually put in because I'm not issuing this to anybody, but there's the page for it. So I will go back quickly and next demonstrate the people, how I add them in. So when I go to peoples, I can add over here. I can click on people, add them. As you can see, myself and Guy Hopkins. Guy Hopkins is our principal. I just put him in here because I'm sure he wouldn't mind me just setting his name up for instructional use only. But if you click on my name, then it should open up and it gives you a history about me, my education, certificates and degrees that I'm working on, which is our 4-year alternative residential educator. I'm continuing my education at Ohio State University. I am a member of NSCS at the Ohio State University. This is my 3rd year. Work experiences, it goes through 15 years at Siemens, owner of my own company for close to 12, 14 years, and then high school head coach of a girls soccer team. And since then, I am been 2015 to present, I am the construction technology instructor. Hopefully this has been beneficial to everybody. I'm going to close this out. I want to thank everybody for taking the opportunity to review this. I'll be writing something along with this to post in our assignment for Thursday. Thank you and have a good evening.